So I have been testing the HK Pad Pro 10 for the past few days now. It's Huawei's first Android tablet, and previously we have seen them release a lot of smartwatches, mainly taking the inspiration from the popular brands like Samsung, Apple and Huawei. In this video we're going to be taking a look at all of its features to see if it is worth purchasing in this price range or not. One thing about this tablet was quite fun. The box was filled with accessories. A book cover which can also make it look like a mini laptop. We get a wireless keyboard, a pen which can be used on paper as well as the display of the tablet, and a wireless mouse. Other than that, we also got the power adapter, a USB A to C cable, and a SIM card ejector tool. The body is designed really well. It's slim, lightweight, we get the essential buttons, a USB-C charging port, microphones, speakers, and a SIM card slot. On the back you will find 3 cameras, and later in the video we'll see if 3 of them are real cameras or not. Then we get a 10.1 inches HD display. The refresh rate seems to be 60 Hz, and the display is good for watching seasons, TV shows, and scroll through social media. I've been using it for the past few days and I'm really enjoying the experience. If you get the SIM tray out, then we have 2 slots here. One is for the SIM card and the other one can either be used for a SIM card or the memory card. Unfortunately 5G is currently not supported in Pakistan, but if you go down, then it is showing the 4G option, and the voice over LTE is also supported. It also supports the other connectivity options like Wi-Fi, personal hotspot, and if you go back we also have the Bluetooth option to connect with other devices, and that's how it is going to connect with the Bluetooth keyboard and the mouse. As far as I have checked, it does not support NFC. And if you scroll down here, we also have the location option. The tablet also supports GPS, using which you can take advantages in many applications which require location services. Huawei, being Huawei, has falsely advertised a lot of things. On the website I can see that they have mentioned that it comes with Android 15. But if you go in the settings and go in about, you can easily find here that it supports Android version 12. Android 12 is not bad. Android 12 also supports a lot of applications just like the latest version Android 15, and you can almost get any application you want on it. I've downloaded a lot of social media applications. Then we also have a lot of sketch related applications by which you can take advantage of this pen. I've been using a lot of applications like Sketchbook, Color and Pen app, and the pen is quite fun to use. It's really responsive and you can also use it to take notes, although it's not as good as using the pen on the iPad Pro because there's a huge difference between the prices of both devices. After that, on the website you might be seeing that it supports 1 TB storage capacity and 16 gigs of RAM, but that's not true. If you go to the description and also go in the settings of the tablet, then it shows that the memory is 4 gigabytes, and if you go back, the storage capacity is 32 gigabytes. 1 terabyte is actually the maximum capacity supported by an SD card in it. They have prohibited installing the applications like CPU-Z, device information and the Droid info, so I actually cannot authenticate the specs mentioned by them. They have mentioned that it has an octa-core processor and the model is MTK8766. So this combination is enough for watching videos, watching Netflix, scrolling through social media, taking notes and drawing on the applications. But if you are interested to buy it for gaming, then this tablet might not be the best option for you, and I would recommend you to look for other options. After that, we get 3 cameras at the back and 1 front camera. On the website they have mentioned that it comes with 48 megapixel rear camera and a 24 megapixel front camera. So even on the website it is mentioned that there is only 1 camera at the back, but still the body shows 3 cameras. But the specs of the camera are not correct either. When I double checked with my iPhone, it showed 720p at 30 fps for the video, 12 megapixels for the rear camera and 5 megapixels for the front camera. The camera might not have the best quality, but it seems to work quite well for video calling. They've mentioned that it comes with 8000 mAh of battery capacity. I actually do not trust the values given by Huawei, but the battery timing is pretty decent. They've mentioned that it can give you 6 hours on streaming, 8 hours on web browsing and 10 hours on reading. For gaming, they've mentioned that it can last 4 hours, which is the only thing that I won't believe. So that's all from the HK Pad Pro 10. In my opinion, it's a good tablet to watch series, scroll through social media, taking notes, and for anyone who wants to get a tablet which supports a pen. And it's heaven for someone who loves a lot of accessories in the box. But in my opinion, the specifications do not justify the price. It is quite expensive for its specs. Still, if you would like to get one for yourself, you can find the purchase link in the description box below, and I would really appreciate if you can use that link to purchase it. For the upcoming videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I will catch you in the next one.